Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Cynnnical, and today for you guys I'm bringing you a Kingdom Hearts top video. It's honestly been some time since I last brought you guys a Kingdom Hearts top video, but for you guys today I'm going to be doing my top 12 favorite Organization 13 members. Now yes, this is a revamped top list. And pretty much the reason being is I brought out last year, at the very start of last year, during the time period when I was pretty much just establishing my channel as a Kingdom Hearts channel, I brought out my top 5 favorite Organization 13 members. Since then, obviously a lot more people have subscribed to me, and on a daily basis I actually get asked who my least favorite and favorite Organization 13 members are. So I thought that it'd be better to just revamp this list, and instead of doing top 5, I'll do top 12. That way you guys can actually see my least favorite all the way to my favorites. Also, one thing is, you guys will notice that it is top 12, not top 13. Reason being is, I am not going to include Roxas in this list. Yes, I know, he is, of course, a part of the Organization 13, but I don't exactly see him as a character who is an Organization 13 character, if you know what I mean. Himself is his own character, so I just thought I would exclude him from this list. Obviously, if he was in this list, he'd be number 1, because I absolutely adore Roxas. He is an awesome character. But yeah, so I'm not going to add Roxas in this list, and obviously I'm not going to have Xion in this list either. It's going to be the original Organization 13 members minus Roxas and Xion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get on with it. Coming in at number 12 is Cynnnical. Purely, why? Because he is an asshole. Due to the fact that, well, I absolutely despise the way he treats Axel. I mean, these guys are meant to be best friends, and I know even back when they were some buddies, Isa and Lee, Isa did even treat Lee sort of roughly, but not as rough as he treats him in Organization 13. I just hate it, and I honestly am looking so forward to planting this guy's head in the absolute face of the earth in Kingdom Hearts 3. Please, to see him make it happen. Coming in at number 11 is Luxord. So I don't really like Luxord all that much either. Don't hate him as much as Cynnnical, quite obviously, but he just really never stuck out to me at all. I mean, his boss fight was relatively simple, apart from that godforsaken data battle. Oh my god! Other than that though, Luxord, really, he didn't stick out to me at all. I didn't really like him all that much. I thought that his weapon, the cards, were sort of lame. But anyway, he comes in at number 11. Coming at number 10 is Vexin. So pretty much if you play through Chain of Memories, you'll come out of that game saying, wow, Vexin is so annoying. Honestly, throughout playing Chain of Memories, and because of the fact that I've been streaming it lately, I've just been thinking in my mind whenever I see Vexin, shut the hell up! I mean, seriously, this guy can actually be annoying. His voice is seriously irritating. But, I mean, I like his whole element that, it's surrounded by ice. I like that. That's really, really cool. And his whole shield thing. The fact that he can, obviously make data duplicates of different characters, I think is really, really cool. Otherwise, though, his personality is pretty sort of, obviously, he's a mad scientist. Otherwise, though, I've never really liked mad scientists, so for those sort of reasons, he comes in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is Lexus. So honestly, I don't feel like Lexus has had enough screen time, because I feel like if he did, I'd probably like this character a lot more. But anyway, Lexus for me comes in at number 9. I sort of like him in a way from the different scenes I've seen of him, primarily in Chain of Memories. I didn't despise of him at all, but he didn't really stick out to me all that much. I do like his element. It revolves around earth and high impact damage, and of course his weapon, one of the largest weapons in Kingdom Hearts. It's sort of like a Buster Sword Claymore thing. Super badass, but yeah, he comes in at number 9. Coming at number 8 is Zexion, or better known as the Emo Kid. Yes, that's right, literally, that's an actual thing. Anyway, similar thing to Lexus, I feel like Zexion really deserves some more screen time, and I really want to learn more about this character. To me, he's very mysterious, and I sort of like that. He's one of the quiet characters that doesn't really say much, sort of stands over in the corner, so that you get where the whole emo kid thing is coming in, as well as his hair. I mean, that's a big reason. But anyway, I do actually like his hairstyle, believe it or not. I think it looks really, really badass. His weapon as such isn't the greatest. It's like this little spell book. It's still quite cool, especially during the data battles in Kingdom Hearts 2. Otherwise, I'd like to learn more about his somebody in Kingdom Hearts 3. If he appears. Coming in at number 7 is Zeldin. Okay, so it's kind of strange as to why Zeldin is this far through on my list. You guys are gonna think it's really weird. I know, it's sort of strange. Here we go. The biggest reason why I like Zeldin is overall his style, and the main thing that stuck out to me, and the main thing that I was like, you know, oh wow, that's really cool, is he is literally the only Kingdom Hearts character with gauges or stretches. We call them stretches in my country, or gauges over in America. But as you guys know, obviously I have gauges or stretches, and I just think that's badass. I for some reason, it's really weird. It's an uncommon thing to come across in gaming as far as character style, and when you finally do see a character with stretches in a game, I think that's just really cool. It's something, obviously I have them myself, so I think they're pretty cool. And yeah, Zeldin, I only just found this out recently, but Zeldin actually has like tunnels, and I thought that was really cool. It's sort of strange, you guys probably won't understand, but yeah. Otherwise though, he's sort of a annoying character throughout Kingdom Hearts 2, but I do like his weapons, the spears, and how it's got to do with arrow and all that. So for those reasons, he comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is Vexin. So yes, she is a very well-known Organization 13 character, without a doubt. Reason why is, well, she's the only female Organization 13 member. Well, obviously excluding Xion, but technically Xion isn't part of the organization. But yes, back to Vexin, she is literally the only female Organization 13 member, and for that reason I think that's sort of special, makes her stick out as a character most definitely. But that's not all that makes her stick out. If you've played Chain of Memories, then you'll know that she is an absolute bitch, but it's enjoyable. She's deviant, she's annoying, she's always in your face, she's insulting you, she's trying to manipulate you. It's annoying, but I love it because really, there is really no other character in Kingdom Hearts that's like her. She gets really pissed off. I mean, it's great. I love what Square Enix did with Vexin. Her weapons were sort of lame though, I have to say. The little sort of knuckle things, the knife things, they weren't the coolest, but I do like her element, how it revolves around lightning, so for those reasons she comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Demyx. Alright, so honestly, Demyx had to be this far through. Why? Because he's just so funny. He takes the piss literally all the time. All he wants to do is sit around, nap, take breaks. He doesn't want to do any of the hard work, he just slacks. I mean, how he got picked for the Organization 13, I have no idea. Honestly, a sloth would probably be better for his place. Otherwise though, Demyx is just such an awesome character. I love him, and I think that in such a dark group, obviously the Organization 13, you know, they're surrounded by darkness and all that. It's just so funny to have a funny dude like that in a group like that. It's really funny. I do like his weapon. I think it's pretty unique, getting a musical instrument involved with an actual weapon. Really cool, you know, a sitar and stuff. That's awesome. It's cool how his element revolves around water. You can see some of his attacks are actually not half bad in Kingdom Hearts 2. When he wants to, he can actually fight, but that's hardly ever. I just love how he slouches around, especially in 358 over 2 days. If you guys have played that for the DS, you can just see him all the time in this sort of hangout area. He's always just slouching on the couch, complaining about work and how he has to do the hard work, and it's just hilarious. I love Demyx a lot, so he comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is Xigbar. Okay, so Xigbar has been around for a very long time, ever since Birth by Sleep. He's sort of been, I suppose you could say, Xehanort's accomplice. But it's quite interesting, Xigbar's story, quite honestly. He's a really cool character, I think, and it's quite obvious in a way that, you know, he is one of, you know, Xehanort's main henchmen, because he's been there from the beginning. I do have this deep feeling, though, this deep, mysterious feeling that he might actually decide that he wants to betray and go against Xehanort's wishes. I don't know, that thing just lingers around me. He just seems like that sort of dude. Otherwise though, he's quite a cool dude. He obviously taunts you all throughout the Kingdom Hearts games. It's quite entertaining, and at the same time I like his weapons, even though they fucked me up so many times in that battle in Kingdom Hearts 2. Otherwise I think he's quite a cool villain, so he comes in at number 4. Coming at number 3 is Xemnas. So obviously the leader has to be somewhere close to the top, because we learn a lot about Xemnas, and quite honestly he's a really enjoyable villain. The voice actor for him is amazing. Xemnas' voice is just absolutely captivating. I love it. It's awesome. He's a really enjoyable villain, one of my all-time favorites, to be honest with you guys. But his weapons and everything are awesome. How he's so obsessed with Kingdom Hearts, I love that about him. I absolutely enjoyed that so much, and learning about that throughout 358 over 2 days, as well as in Kingdom Hearts 2. And how he mocks Sora and his friend, as well as, you know, the light and all that. Extremely enjoyable, so for those reasons he comes in at number 3. Coming at number 2 is Axel. So Axel honestly is by far one of my favorite Organization 13 members. Reason being is throughout playing the Kingdom Hearts games, you absolutely start to favoritize his character and fall in love with his personality. Although in Chain of Memories is an absolutely ruthless guy, but you know, that's interesting because that's a side of Axel that you really don't see that often. Honestly though, throughout 358 over 2 days in Kingdom Hearts 2 and even Dream Drop Distance, it goes to show that Axel is really a genuine dude, even for someone who apparently doesn't actually have a heart. He is such a nice guy, and he jokes around a lot. He's very laid back, and I like that, especially about villains. Villains that are laid back, not so serious all the time, is really cool. Even though in the end, Axel doesn't actually end up being a villain. At first, he's obviously portrayed as a villain, and in the end, it's really cool to see a villain turn to the good side. For those many reasons, Axel comes in at number 2. And coming in at number 1 is Lucia. So this is probably something that you don't know, unless you actually go to my streams. I've already mentioned it many of times. But yes, Lucia. Why? His style, his personality, I love it! But there's just not enough of Lucia to go around. It sucks so bad. The fact that he actually had to, you know, die off in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I feel like, oh my god, that sucks so much. But in the short amount of time that you actually get to learn about Lucia, I was like, damn, this guy is badass. He is my number 1. He is the coolest Organization 13 member of them all. I absolutely had to have him in number 1. But yeah, reason being is, I mean, he's this dude with pink hair. That's something that you don't usually see with villains. I mean, that's awesome. And originally, he was actually meant to be a female character, but Square Enix obviously changed up his designs and his concepts. So that's interesting, right? But the one reason why I like him so damn much, aside from his deviousness and the fact that he actually wanted to take over the Organization 13 for himself, is his weapon. Yes, the scythe. With the you know, the cherry blossoms that fall to the ground once he summons it. I absolutely love scythes, guys. Out of any weapon, scythes are my number 1. I know, Keyblade aside, scythes are amazing. So for those reasons, Lucia comes in at number 1.